oh, I wrote an Animal Farm essay and my teacher ate it because she did.
She used to eat paper.
She like ate paper. So she was like, I don't like this essay, ate it. I'm like, how do I do my notes? Like, what the hell?
You guys.
What?
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Raven and Miranda.
Tea Time with Raven and Miranda. Hey,
It's a
because
really
you're
exciting
watching
day.
it right now,
Yeah.
you are a part of the 100,000 subscriber
It's new.
community.
It's new.
And you know
It's
who did it?
amazing. One person did it.
One person did it.
One person here got us to 100K. And he's here today. His name is Owen Thiele. And he got us to 100K.
It was me?
It was you.
I knew it was me.
You brought the good juju.
Yeah,
it was you.
that's kind of what happened.
And we forced you to subscribe. So
Everyone
then it was
unfollows you.
it was literally-
They find
Can
out
you
I'm here, they
imagine?
all unfollow.
I can't.
Please don't do that. We don't really like him. This is just, no.
No,
Welcome
we
to the
actually
podcast.
love you.
We
You guys,
do.
I have to tell you something.
Okay.
This is my dream. No. This is actually a dream for me. First of all, I followed your relationship forever. It's the most
you.
beautiful. It's so pure. It's so beautiful. It's like it makes me want to get married. It makes me
You
love
heard
my
that.
boyfriend Jared sitting in the corner. It makes me love him again. No, but it's like really special and really
Thank you.
beautiful. And Raven, I can't even start. Like, I have a podcast called In Your Dreams, and on it is it's based on my childhood
Yes.
bedroom.
Oh, I love
And
it.
a poster of you is the biggest poster. It's smack in the middle. Smack. You
Oh
were
my
my
God.
whole childhood. The reason I wanted to go into comedy is because of you.
Oh, I love you.
It's seriously
you.
like you changed my life.
Well, you are on you're on a show called Adults.
Yeah.
And you have been on some other amazing comedies from theater camp to that, and you're overcompensating. My question is, what
and
did
you
I
are overcompensating.
Yeah.
And-
well, and I am ultimately overcompensating.
what did I teach you?
Oh
as
my
a
God.
comedian?
Hilarious. She's like, how did I impact, your
How did
career?
I? Yeah.
and you're-
How did I do that?
You're
No,
pretty successful, and tell me when I get my portion of the check.
First of all, I'm not kidding. I think I do. I think I've copied your voice.
Really?
100%. Like
hilarious.
when I slip into like my Raven voice, like my no, like don't do that. Like I slip into my Raven voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My full Raven Simone voice.
That's
I
funny.
and also my scream. I do a scream where I'm like, ah! Which is you.
You
Full
literally
you.
heard me do that.
Full you. I know when you were doing that, I was like, oh God, I'm starstruck. I am starstruck. No, I've copied a lot of yours,
I love you, and
but I'm very
So
honest
funny.
about it.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm not like pretending to not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
that's fair. I've
As
done
you
the same
should be.
thing.
Raven has such strong tells. Like, even when you go, don't do that. Like, I literally know exactly what you're
Totally.
saying because she says it, and she says it the same way all the time. Her scream, that scream that you heard when we hit 100K is the same scream that I'll hear when she sees a spider in the bathroom and I have to come kill it. Like,
Totally.
it's just who she is.
Okay.
And then it was also Raven
All right,
Baxter.
all right,
So it's,
Totally.
you know.
But
yeah.
here, but just to keep the fairness, I copied Mad TV, Eddie Murphy.
Of course.
I
Lucille Ball.
copied Lucy. So like, what makes me happy about it is that, and it's gonna go into a little bit, and we'll move on after this.
yeah.
But you know, I'm very particular about the comedy that I watch because not all comedy lasts forever. There's trends in
Yeah.
comedy and whatever and whatnot. And I remember when I was helping to mentor some kids, they were like, "Should I watch?" And they were naming things from like 2010 to now, and I was like,
No, totally.
Not at all.
Watch SCTV. Watch old shit. Yeah, totally.
Period. I was like, go back
Yeah.
because that lasts, and
Yeah.
it makes me feel like I went through all of the bumps and bruises because I thank you for that. Like, I genuinely thank you for passing on what I learned and to keep it alive.
I think what you did brilliantly is you watched those old beautiful comedies and then made it your own. I think I'm ultimately just copying you verbatim. So I think it's a little different there. But you're welcome.
No, you have, you
You're
have
welcome.
your own flair.
I don't really
You
know.
do.
Sometimes Jared looks at me sometimes and is like, Raven Baxter's in the car. Literally.
Hilarious.
Literally.
Jared, well, we should commiserate together because I know what it's like to be with a raven. And they're wonderful, but it's intense. So you wanted to be on Disney Channel because
Yeah.
because you actually went and pitched a show to Disney
Oh
Channel.
my God, I can't believe you know this
Star
information.
Academy?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Tell us about it.
I pitched a show. It was a makeover show. And it was me and my friend who, by the way, should not have been in charge of anyone's makeover. I should have been getting the makeover. I was like a disaster. I was wearing like 8 bandanas because I thought it was like cute, which actually now is kind of cute, but back then was like,
different colors, right? Like
different color bandana.
That's sick.
Kind of cute now, but not cute back then.
Not then.
And my friend I had braces. I was not cute. And we pitched it. We went in and they said yes to doing it.
Who did you pitch to? Do you remember?
Adam Burnett.
Bob Iger. No, I'm joking. I don't remember at all. Okay. What's his
Adam Burnett.
I don't remember.
He's the person who put Raven on TSR.
Oh.
Keep going. He probably went to Current. I mean, he went
This
to
is
development.
about you.
This is
Yeah,
about you.
yeah.
Keep going.
No. So I pitched it, and they were like, "Yes, we're gonna make it." And then all of a sudden, they called my mom, who was my manager, and at the time, now she's nowhere near my career. I've literally banned her from being anywhere close.
We can have
to
that
me.
conversation too.
Totally. And she was like, they were like, okay, we were gonna do the 30-minute episode, 22-minute, but now we want to do it in between shows.
Interstitials.
And then it went down to like, you know what, we're gonna make this just 1 minute. We're just gonna make it little interlude. Like it got smaller and smaller. And then they were eventually like, we just don't have budget for this. I was like,
They're like,
okay.
it's 10 seconds and we really don't feel that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I lied to all of my friends. I told all my friends in middle school that I was doing it. And then all of a sudden they all were like, so you're a huge liar. And I was like, no. Let me show you the emails with Adam. You know what I mean? Let me show you the
You're
email.
like, Bob Iger right here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
What's for dinner can be one of the most daunting questions anyone is ever asked or has to answer. And it's because most people think that they have to spend a lot of money and a lot of time in the kitchen to make delicious, interesting food. Well, guess what? You can think again, because there's something called Every Plate, where you get restaurant level deliciousness week after week and recipes like crispy buffalo ranch chicken and cheesy Mexican street corn hash delivered right to your door. And these things are delicious. It's amazing quality and a great quantity of food for the price. And you'll end up spending less on these flavor-packed homemade meals than you would on your normal grocery run or at a restaurant. Oftentimes, we're just cooking the same things over and over, but you can really up your game in 30 minutes or less with Every Plate's clear, easy to follow recipes. And thanks to Every Plate's consistently rotating weekly recipes delivered right to your door, you'll always have the best answer to, you can guess, what's for dinner. Using this product was such an easy treat. We had delicious food in our house, and honestly, it couldn't have made weeknight dinners more simple and more easy and more delicious. So, what are you waiting for? Dig into these flavor-packed meals your household will love. New customers can enjoy this special offer of only $1.99 a meal. Go to everyplate.com/podcast and use code TEATIME RM199 to get started. Applied as discount on the first box, limited time only.
You were adopted.
Yeah.
And you were adopted into a Jewish family.
Yep.
1996.
White family.
A white family.
A white Jewish family. Isn't that crazy?
So
I
not
look around and
so
I'm
not
like,
Whoopi Goldberg's family.
no.
I'm just playing.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Smith, so I'm adopted into the Smith family. No. I was adopted into a white Jewish family who are the most amazing people on earth. But it is weird. It's like at a family dinner, it looks like the hell. Oh, wow. It looks like I'm literally in Get Out. It's like it's an alternate poster for Get Out. Yeah. But I'm never running. I'm never running away. Ultimately, it's great.
It's a lot of white people.
It's a lot of white people.
Yeah.
My dad was raised around a lot of black people. My grandpa wrote the song "What a Wonderful World."
What a wonderful world.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh my
Sold
goodness.
it when he was drunk.
Soul in you.
So I have so he has some
Yeah.
soul
He
in
has-
him.
you
You know
got
what I
soul
mean?
in you.
Your grandpa not only did A Wonderful World, he also did Lucille.
Yeah.
One of my best friends when I was 3 was B.B. King.
Are you
Because he
When
serious?
was
she was 3, her
Well-
best friend was a grown man called B.B. King.
Wait,
Let's unpack that.
I
a
was on the Cosby Show, yes.
wait. So by the way,
He was on the
totally-
Cosby Show and we were cool.
But you said
Whoa.
he was your friend. That's just so you're
Because all of those people were my friend.
Of
I was
course.
3. Everybody
I know.
loves me.
She was
Well, you were
so
also amazing on the
cute.
show.
And, yeah.
Isn't that
wow.
crazy?
That
love
is
B.B.
a
King.
flex.
I love B.B. King. Him, little Richard, all of them.
Oh
They
my
were
gosh,
like, I
Little
was like their
Richard.
little daughter all the time.
my God, I
But
love
when
that.
I saw that you have that connection, I wanna say there are some white people
Yeah.
in this world that have soul.
100%.
1,000%.
100%.
You're sitting next to one.
Hello.
Your family
Totally,
got some
my
soul
family.
in there.
Jared over there.
Jared, I see
Jared.
it.
Well,
has
he's
soul.
pretty white. But I love him so dearly.
It's been so interesting for me kind of learning. I grew up not this sounds, I'm interrupting myself because I want to make sure I say it correctly, but I never really saw color, which I understand is a privilege, but I also was surprised to then be in a position where I had to all of a sudden realize that there was this big cultural difference between white and black people that I had never otherwise thought about. And Raven and I will
Can
talk.
I pause you?
Yeah.
She grew up with Korean, black, Mexican. She grew up with
Totally.
everything.
Yeah.
And her
Totally.
mother was fantastic, and her father was fantastic about not saying, hey, be nice to this person because they're different. Like, never that. It
Yes.
was very
Yes.
much inclusive. So that's why.
And it was
Totally.
very much just like I went to St. James for elementary school, and St. James had a lot of Korean kids. So growing up, I just was eating Korean food. It didn't feel different or unique or weird, and I was just around people that were different than me that then I felt the same as. So I think that learning more though about us and even just like communication styles and things that have been different has been interesting. And I wonder for you, I mean, you were adopted at birth.
Yeah.
So you've grown up essentially like white for all intents and purposes.
Totally. I think it was not until I went to NYU for a day. I dropped out after 2 weeks, but I met Jared there, so thank God for those
Thank
2
God
weeks.
for
That was what you went for.
Literally,
Your
two-
boyfriend.
I went for my boyfriend. Exactly. It's a very expensive,
College successful.
very expensive relationship. But yeah, I think it wasn't until then that I realized, oh, I'm black and gay and Jewish. I was like, holy shit, I'm
Yeah.
a lot of things
Yeah.
that most people hate.
Yeah. you got a lot of
Yeah.
check boxes that are.
Yeah. So I think but I was alone then, and even though it was still New York, which is very diverse and accepting,
Yeah.
I was still alone. I wasn't with my white mom or dad, like walking me into school. Like I was
Yeah.
alone, and I was like, oh, I'm on a subway late at night. I was like, people are looking at me. Like it was different. It was different, and that's when I finally my dad was like, yeah. I call my dad being like, what? Why are people staring? I'm not doing it. My dad was
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're black, and we live in an unfair world, and people are racist
Yeah.
and scary, and yeah, and that's when I kind of it clicked.
And when you burst out of that bubble, sorry to interrupt you, babes, but I just want to say that I too have had that experience where I've said things to Raven where I'm like, it's really interesting. Like even with the success of like our podcast or getting opportunity, I'm like, what is the deal? Like, why aren't we getting brand partnerships? Why aren't we being like invited to these things? And Raven literally will look at me and she goes, Miranda, we're an interracial couple and we're gay. And I'm like,
Totally.
oh,
Period.
what? Like I've never had to face that really.
Totally.
And it's enlightening. It's enlightening.
Oh, and it's sad.
It's sad as fuck.
It's really
it's
sad, but it's
sad.
also kind of like when you start seeing things through the opposite lens, you have more awareness of like what this world actually is like.
Totally.
I was going to say, there's some stigmas in the black community that white people not raising black people is a detriment to that human and things of that nature. And I want you to debunk or say, hey, this is the ups and downs of that. And before I give you the mic, I just want to say also another question to add on to that is like, were you ever in that family and did something black just because it's your blood? Do you know what I mean? Like, is
Yes.
it really nature versus nurture? Please
Well,
explain.
oh my God, that is
Yeah.
such a good question. First of all, I've never known anything different.
Right.
So I don't know if it's nature. There's like, here's the deal. I've been singing since I was little. There's something that's like very black about the way I sing.
Yeah.
That feels very like not my family. But then my dad is very musical. So also, is it nurture? Is it nature? Is it? I have no clue. I don't know.
crazy.
But I do think that there's been a lot of times when I was younger. I can remember like going to a Dodgers game, and I remember walking in with my dad, my very white father, and this black guy was like, "Why are you holding his hand?" And I was like, "That's my dad." Like, what? But it felt so. Now looking back, I'm like, oh, he either thought he was kidnapping me,
Yeah,
but
right.
like at the time, I was like, he doesn't get that you're my dad, and it didn't click for me. I was like, why does he not? You're my dad. Why would he not get that? So I think I'm looking back on it, realizing that a lot of things were fucked up. But I think in the moment, I actually had a great childhood. And I feel like, I mean, my white mother like would take me to the whitest salon in the world.
Well,
and
there's
you know what I mean?
that.
There's that.
There's
And she would sit me down and the woman would be like, Are we doing a blowout? I'm like, yeah, blow, flip the ends. You know what I mean? I need to frame my face like my mom. You know,
Hilarious.
it was that. So, but then my dad would take me to the blackest salon and be like, we're both getting cornrows. I'm like, no, we're not. It's like,
Oh my God, hilarious.
like it was
I
like
love it.
the duality of a white person ultimately.
Your life sounds like a show.
It is.
Yeah,
It
this
is.
sounds like
it ultimately is a show.
sounds like
Yeah.
like a great 1 hour sitcom.
Let's hope. I'm writing it as we speak.
I hope
never
it doesn't
know.
shrink down into 1 minute interstitials.
Well, by the way, I'm scared. I'm like, they're gonna call me. We're doing a 10-second interlude.
They're like, why don't you just put this on TikTok for 10 minutes?
Yeah, literally. We're doing it on the Amazon TikTok. I'm like, great. I will actually be like, I'll take it.
Why do you call yourself a Nepo friend?
Oh my God. I am a full Nepo friend. I grew up with all these people who, my best friend is Molly Gordon, who then went on to make theater
I
camp.
love her.
She's the best.
She's such.
She is the best. She's such a great actor. She's such a great friend.
a
She's
great
so
actor.
supportive.
Yeah.
And I remember when
Hi,
when
Molly,
she was,
come on the pod.
Molly, come on this podcast. You really should. When she was writing theater camp, she was sitting with Ben Platt and Noah Galvin, his husband, and her they co-directed it. So Nick Lieberman and her directed it, and they were writing it. And I remember I went over to pick her up that night, and she brought all the papers in the car. And we're the same. We're very messy. So all the papers were like everywhere. And I saw something, and I saw Gigi, and I was like, "Is Gigi gonna be me?" It sounds like a gay person's name. Is that a woman or a gay man? She was like, maybe it could be you. I was like, yeah, put me in that.
Yeah.
So I kind of am that to my friends. I'm kind of like, put me in, coach, and see what happens. And it's actually worked out great for me.
I love that for you.
I mean,
Now,
having
for
good
the
friends.
first time, adults, the FX show that I'm on is the first thing that I finally have gotten by myself. Look
at you!
But then my agent reminded me. My agent was like, "No, but you had a general with the creators 2 years ago, and you became friends." I was like, "You're right. It's still a Nepo. I'm still a Nepo friend."
Yes.
Oh my God.
I think that's the Jewish person in you.
Yeah, definitely.
That is
100%.
And I'm not talking about the Hollywood. I'm talking about the networking. I'm talking about the
Totally.
making sure you surround yourself with a community
Totally.
that is successful. And I love that
Totally.
shit.
And also, I love being around successful people, not because of their money, but because I'm so inspired by them.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting with Molly as she's getting calls about movies that she's trying to get made. And she's looking at me being like, I'll never get this. Female directors are few and far between. I'm not going to get this made. Cut to, it's
gets
being
it
made.
made.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like, it's inspiring. It's so cool. And it's amazing that actually it's she is successful. Like, I feel like it's rare that female
Yeah.
directors actually do get to direct.
Yeah,
so it's
it's
amazing
hard.
that she's
It's
making
so
it.
cool that you can call yourself a Nepo friend, because I feel like for me, I call myself like a sideline friend.
Wait,
Meaning
wait,
I'm
what?
around all of those like famous, successful, went to Campbell Hall, you know,
Yeah.
like you throw a stone and it's like, oh, you bump into someone who famous, whatever. Literally though, I feel like I'm always on the sidelines. Like they never really wanted to be my friend. They never wanted to like,
What?
hey, because you're like, cooler than me for
No,
sure.
I wasn't. I was like a theater nerd.
No, you're
But that-
black and Jewish and gay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Like-
and I was just like white and frizzy and like
Not
braces.
frizzy.
And I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was hard. And
But
like
black and Jewish and gay, by the way, at Crossroads was the cool kid. Like,
Yes!
people were like, I remember we had National Coming Out Day at Crossroads, which already at a high school, you're like, wow, congratulations. for
Welcome
doing
to
that.
California.
Literally, welcome to California, and
welcome
thank God
to
I'm
LA.
here.
Welcome
Thank
to LA
God.
private school.
Yes, literally. So I remember it was National Coming Out Day, and everyone was like, if you're queer, gay, whatever you are, like, storm the stage. And literally all of my straight friends stormed
Storm the stage?
I was like, no, sit back. No, this is for me. I was like, this is the one day that's for me. Sit your ass down. I was pissed.
Hilarious.
Yeah, as you should be.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to know more. So how was Campbell Hall for you?
Campbell Hall was interesting for me. It was difficult because I had a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
So I was in my head and in my own way, I think, and I feel like if I could have gone back now, I would have taken more advantage. And we're talking about high school, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, but
we're
high
talking
school
about
in
high
LA and private school is
Totally.
the reasons
Yeah.
why bonds are made in Hollywood now.
Totally.
So
No,
let's not
for sure.
forget.
And see,
Totally.
that's the
Why I'm a
problem.
Nepo friend. Exactly.
Exactly.
It goes back to the elementary school.
Yeah.
A lot of those people that you say you grew up with, and
Yeah.
I love you guys, and sorry if I'm going to kind of talk down on you. Not you. I'm going to talk about the people that she grew up with, but a lot of them didn't really want for much because of how
they didn't want for a damn thing.
how their parents were,
no, of
and
course.
their career was just set for them. She's built her own. Like, her dad
Totally.
did not interject.
Well, that
at
was the
all.
thing. My dad had a very successful career, and I had access to things, but my father was, like Raven is saying, he was not somebody who would open a door for you. He would say to me, if anything, he goes, I'll open a back door. And you can
gotta find
figure
your
out how
way
to
in.
walk through it.
But that's why I love
oh my
that, and that's
God.
why I love her, because for me it's hard to connect to people that I don't see struggle. Right?
Totally.
And we're in a city where there's a lot of people that the struggle is because their Ferrari was hit. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
And I'm from
and they
a-
have to rent a Range Rover. And it's
my
big
God.
and it's too big.
My
It's
mom
too
took my
hard to
Range Rover
park.
and she gave me a Jeep instead.
Literally.
Like, bitch, what?
Literally.
Like, and I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, in a public school that looked like a private
yeah, but
school.
babe, shut up.
Hold
You were a
on,
millionaire at 3.
give me a
Like,
second. Let me
you know what I mean?
finish.
She's over here preaching, and it's like, but
Let
you're...
me tell you why. Let me tell you
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
The reason I was there was because my parents went through a struggle that no one at this table, well, your dad and your mom, and
Yeah.
probably experienced. And they did not want me to live in a private school in LA because they knew the people that were in there.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so I went to public school in Atlanta where there was no one famous, and I had to climb in my way, and I didn't. I don't have that gene either.
Totally.
Like, I was like in love with the cheerleader, not like kissing her butt in the way that I wanted to. And so
The way that I finally got
I
to.
do.
Yeah.
But like, even that, with getting into the LA scene and things of that nature, like, that's why I move in different circles. I don't have a
course.
lot of Nepo friends because that is, you grow up with them. It's a talent to be able to network. Where do you think you got that talent from?
Such a good question. I don't know, because my parents aren't really like that. I think I just love people. I think subconsciously I knew I was different from my family. So I was always watching them. I think I was like watching to see what was nature versus nurture. I was just studying them, I think, a little in a weird way, subconscious way. And so I just fell in love with like human little weird intricacies and quirks. And so then I think I just wanted to be friends with everyone. And so in high school, I wasn't cool, but
You had
I
a lot
was
of
well
friends.
liked. Yeah, I had a lot of friends because I was like, my best friend was the weird girl that put grapes in her hair. Literally, would
Why?
sew in she would braid her hair and put a
Oh, she was
for snacks later?
for no, just like it was
No.
like a style thing, but it was like weird. Like everyone was like, "What the
She
hell is
loved
that?"
Romans.
I thought it was like so cool. I was like, "It's
Super cool.
amazing! You could do that." I was
That's true,
so
too.
taken by
Yeah,
it.
That's
to
true, too.
braid grapes into your
I was like,
wild.
"That's so sick."
Green
and
or
not
red.
burst them?
No, I was like, "This girl's talented."
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm like, "This
Yeah.
girl's
My
going
best
somewhere."
friend.
Totally.
Where is she today?
Totally. I have no clue.
She's a winery.
Hilarious.
Her she runs a winery.
She runs a winery.
No, her
She's
name
a
is
big
Luna, and she's gorgeous. I'm sure still.
Oh my god.
She's braiding
But
other
and then
things.
my other friend was the popular girl who everyone was like scared of. You know,
Yeah.
so like, and she would be like, "Why is Luna at our table?" And I would be like, "What? It's a table. Everyone sits here." Like, I just didn't.
I love that.
I didn't. I was like, "Come on, we all. This is high school. We all have to be friends." Like,
I feel like you
Cute.
have wisdom to you that probably put you in a different mental than the average kid. So you're probably a little bit wiser than your peers. And you do have something to you that I think is your like certain spark or essence that is just likable. You have
That's
like a
so
light
nice.
to you. And I think that I felt it the minute we walked in
Yeah.
here.
Well, when I walked in, they were getting 100K followers. So I just will say, obviously, I was a little
But
excited. I'm
even
sorry.
before that moment,
Okay,
you
well,
just
that's-
had a very
that's very nice.
I can see why people would enjoy being around you.
That's
and
very nice.
would want to be around you.
I pride myself on being a good friend.
Yeah.
So I and sometimes to my detriment, where I'm like, I have to be there for my friend's opening of her weird envelope. You know, I'm like, I have to be there for everything, for every moment of my friends and my families. And then sometimes I'm like,
burnt out.
you guys, I'm taking a week off and don't text me.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm like,
and your friends will understand because you're
Totally.
so good.
yeah,
Totally.
they-
As a
they
friend,
should.
will you try on my glasses?
100%.
Wait, you guys have a lot of things in
Wait,
common.
do you know about this?
Yes, I do.
Oh my, I'm blind. I'm fully blind.
Can you?
No.
You're blind looking through her eyes.
Yeah, I mean, these are insane.
They're crazy. What was the thickest pair of
it's so
the
bad.
strongest
Can I see
prescription
yours?
glasses
These
that
are,
you've ever
I'm wearing
worn?
contacts. These are fake right now.
These are fake.
Yeah, well, so I gave myself astigmatism. Do you know about this?
Do these look cute on me, or do I look too like hello?
Actually, those are really cute.
so
Jared's
cute.
the stylist, and he's saying yes.
Jared the stylist
Listen,
says
put
yes.
her in a black
They're probably
blazer
really
and a
dirty.
pencil
Yeah,
skirt.
I was gonna say we need to clean these.
Yeah, they're really
We
dirty.
need to clean these, but they're
Okay,
super
you
cute.
created
So, yeah.
astigmatism because you started wearing prescription glasses because of the
See,
style.
that's very Raven Baxter.
That,
Come on,
that
that's
is
kind of
very
Raven
Raven Baxter. That's hilarious.
Might not be Raven Simone, but it's Raven Baxter.
Actually, that also is very like Raven Pyramid. Like
So
that's
totally.
hilarious.
So I like the way glasses look on me.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that you could go into a store and buy fake ones.
Oh.
So I went into my local CVS. Shout out. I would love them to give me a deal of some kind, sponsorship. And I went to the little like rack, the turny little rack, and I picked out the one that said 2. I don't know what it meant. I thought 2. I was like,
literally
maybe
wearing
it's
like readers. Holy
oh,
shit.
2 is like very thick.
It's
Yeah.
babes, it's magnifying to a 2 degree.
It's 2 times what you.
Yeah.
So it is. I thought it was like
That's what old people buy.
Right.
totally.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like readers, like our moms have to wear them on top of their.
Of course.
yeah.
I was like, first is the worst, second is the best. Oh, 2. Yay! I was like, walk out of the store and I was like, ooh, it's bad. But I was like, my eyes will adjust. And then suddenly, one of my eyes, my left eye, completely like, it went blurry one day. I woke up and I was like, well, I can't see the way I used to.
God.
And I went to an eye doctor and my eye doctor was like, you have astigmatism. But it's weird because it almost looks, it
looks man-made?
It looks new. No, it seems
Yeah,
new.
it's brand new.
Do you think, and then I did a brain scan, like I did all of this stuff to make sure I was, and she was like, are you doing something? And I was like, I mean, I'm wearing 2 glasses that are 2. And she was like, what? And I showed it to her, she put them on, she was like, Owen, you are giving yourself astigmatism. So now I have astigmatism and I have to wear contact in my left eye.
Oh my God. How old were
is
you when this happened?
Oh, I'm
Hilarious.
you don't want to know.
So you were 17?
That's,
He was 24.
yeah.
Yeah.
17, I would be like, I forgive myself. I was way too old to be thinking. Yeah, I started wearing glasses 4 years ago. Yeah, this was like 24.
wow.
Did I really guess right? Oh, that's
23.
hilarious.
23, right? 23.
That is
That's
so
amazing.
funny.
It's really upsetting.
Oh my God, Jared!
'Cause
Why
now-
didn't Jared get in there and help you?
It's just,
what are
it's,
boyfriends for? If not to save your eyes.
Totally. By the way, Jared was living in New York at the time. We were long distance. So
Okay.
Jared didn't
Forgiven.
He didn't really realize what I was doing to myself.
Understood.
But it is crazy. Like this is my LA thing. It's like the lengths you go if you like something on your
Yes,
face. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
You're like, oh, yeah, sure, I can't really read, but I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But driving was scary. With 2, I was like,
Yeah.
it
But,
was.
but the fact that you kept them on
drive?
just to drive, nobody's watching
No,
you.
I
Owen.
know, but sometimes I had to take a selfie.
Oh my God, I can't. I'm dead.
I have,
No,
a, I
it's
have
really
a,
bad.
before we go into the pot.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, we're not going to the pot yet.
Okay,
Because
'cause I have
before
a
we do
question.
that, I'm sure you do, but I do too. There is something. You guys are both
I love this relationship. Jared, I want to be like them.
hilarious. Okay, you guys are both glasses
Yeah.
wearing black people who.
By the way, thank you.
You're welcome.
so much
Yeah.
for seeing us.
You guys have both of those things in common.
Are
but
we
something
okay?
else- Are you guys okay? Do you guys both want to get out? Blink
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
You guys both can do something else.
What?
Which is sing like Britney and Shakira. And I'm wondering if you can do Shakira.
I was in French class, and in high school I took French. Did you?
Please tell me your story for French class because I got a story for French class.
Well, the woman named Victoria.
gonna be the same.
By the way, we could our teachers we called by their first names,
Priceless.
which
At
was
Crossroads?
iconic. Yeah.
We
So it was
did
just
that.
like Vicky. Her name was Victoria. I'd be like Vic.
Oh my God.
It was so rude, so rude. I would be like Victoria. I didn't read the book Asterix. I didn't read it. I'm so sorry. I know how to pronounce it, but I didn't read it. And she would be like, okay, just do your Shakira, and I would do my Shakira, and then she'd be like, hey.
Oh my God,
Should we
where
let me go?
was I? Why didn't I go to this high school?
What's
This
your
is
French class?
Literally LA private school.
Of course, I'm making myself sound
I
insane
know,
on this
but
podcast.
that's how I make myself sound all the time too, because I'm like, oh, I wrote an Animal Farm essay and my teacher ate it because she did.
She used to eat paper.
She like ate paper. So she was like, I don't like this essay, ate
Do a
it.
spit
I'm like,
take if
how
you
do I
need
do
it.
my notes? Like, what the hell?
You guys.
What? Wait, what are you talking? No. Actually, like, let's ground each other for 1 second.
Yeah.
No, let's sit on the ground.
Let's go on.
No. I actually need to put both feet on the ground for 1 second.
10 toes down.
What do you mean? She ate paper?
Yes. She literally ate paper. And I'm not even kidding.
She
So
ate. I'm like genuinely lost. You handed her an essay and then she ate it.
correct. And one time, this is a true story. It's true. And this is a true story that one time we got like buddied up with like an inner city school where the kids from Campbell Hall were going to be like doing something nice.
Yeah.
So we were making cards.
Of course, that's what white people do.
I know. So we're making these cards and we're using construction paper.
Yeah.
And I went to throw one of them away because I messed up my writing and I was very like OCD about my handwriting.
Yeah.
And the trash was right by her desk and she goes, "Stop!" And I was like, "Oh my God." And she goes, "Were you about to throw that away?" And I said, "Yes." She goes, "Don't. That's my favorite kind." And I am not kidding you, Owen. She took it and ate it in front of me. She used to eat Post-its too. She had like Post-its in her desk, and she.
I am so afraid of what's going. I'm like actually like I can't even. I think that's it. I think
It's
that's
better
good.
than my
I
friend's-
actually leave. I don't know what to do.
I think we got him to stand up during the podcast. Remember, he was like, "I don't want to stand up." I think we did it.
There was someone at my school. I cannot say who. Okay, fine. It was the college counselor, and he ultimately was sending nudes to the kids. But
Our college counselors got fired for forging transcripts, and that's why everyone my year had to reapply to college. And I think that's why I only got into Menlo.
You guys, let me tell you
I
about
don't know where that school even
let me
is.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me just interject right now. I went to a public school. None of that shit happened. Okay, I was
no.
chilling
By the
in
way,
a public
I am
school.
sending my kids to public school.
Period.
Not in LA
100%.
though.
True.
My
I was
bad.
in Atlanta.
No, that is crazy. Can you imagine? I'm like, I have nodes because of paper.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Well, I'm just
Okay.
downing paper. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Like, if I saw that as a kid, I would not be the same.
I think this is why I'm not well.
Yeah, totally. I'm
Yeah,
not well either.
I'm not well at all. And I was just like, I wanted to go home desperately.
Wait, I like want to move in with you guys.
Come and join us.
You're
We
so
do great game
fun.
nights. Come have fun. With
Oh
us.
my god, I would. Don't
yeah,
tell me it's
we're
a good time.
obviously gonna be friends. Like we know
Oh,
that's happening.
Obviously.
because we can be Nepo friends.
I had a serious question.
Go.
You two.
Let's say, for instance,
Yeah.
you two get married.
Yeah. Uh oh. He's trying. I feel it.
You feel it?
Well, I looked up ring in his phone.
in his phone.
Yeah, I looked up ring in his phone because he's gonna propose to me because I can't get on the ground. I'm like too tall. I'm directionally
too
challenged.
tall.
I
She's-
can't get.
She
Babes, we're
was
not
a
talking
lot
about
in-
me.
But she couldn't get on the ground during our.
I was
when she
in
pro-
Gucci.
Yeah, I get. Yeah,
and
no,
she's closer
exactly.
to the ground.
Yeah, but no,
Well, you
but
guys have a lot
Gucci.
in
No.
common. I love it.
I'm not doing it in Gucci. I love you
Like-
so much.
No.
But I can't
not
kneel.
in
No, I'm not
Gucci.
doing that. No.
are you talking about?
Also, when I said to him, if you're proposing, it's not, don't take me super far away. I can't do it. I can't go on a road trip. I'm getting nauseous. I can't be nauseous there.
Right.
Standing on a top of a mountain being like, well, now I'm going to barf on you. like, I
okay.
can't.
Yeah,
no,
don't do
no,
that.
no.
We went to a mountain
But here's my
did?
question.
in Malibu.
But it was a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
then you really can't get on the ground. If you're in Gucci.
Period. Oh,
100%.
and I understood. And Jared would understand.
But that's
too,
in
because he's a
Malibu. That's not
stylist.
that far. I mean, like, don't take me like Big Sur.
Don't take me to
Right,
Big
right,
Sur.
Right. It's too
Okay,
far.
but okay, let's say you're married. You're
Yeah.
happy and there's
Yeah.
no like, oh goodness.
Yeah.
Are you adopting?
That is such a good question.
What age?
Here's the deal. I would love to adopt. It went really well for me. But obviously,
Yeah.
I love my family so deeply, and I feel like they really like my mom will tell a story and she'll be like, "And when I had you," and I'm like, "My love, let's back up." So it does feel. It feels like I would want to adopt, but Jared has such good genes. He's so smart and so hot and so cool that I'm like, might have to use those.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? But Jared says to me, this is who I am as a person. He says, if I use my genes, you're going to be like, when the kid fucks up, you're going to be like, well, that's your kid.
Oh,
Which, by the way,
you would do.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
of course,
what.
when I do that, I used to do that to my parents, where my parents would say something annoying and I'd be like, I don't know them. I literally don't.
I'm
They adopted
literally
me.
Yeah,
adopted.
I
would
don't
get
know who they are.
Not responsible for this at all. It's interesting. We get asked that question all the time.
Yeah, what
about-
are you, what's happening? Are you, is it soon?
We'll offline. We talk about it a lot.
It's
We'll offline.
complicated. It's just complicated. But yeah, we can.
I
offline.
can't wait to
offline.
hear it. Offline.
But to have a baby, it does require you to put
Things in
something
things.
in something, right? And maybe we're not at that stage in our relationship or at this point in our lives where we are going to ask you to put your thing in a thing that would make a baby. But I am going to ask you to put your hand in a pot and pull out a topic.
That was so long.
Whoa!
That was
I thought we were
crazy.
gonna have sex on camera, by the way, and I was like, "Fuck it." I was literally like, "I'm here."
Yeah.
Did you see me? I was down.
Yeah, I saw
Which
you
is-
like.
We
Yeah.
would, you
Wow.
guys, and then it would look
No, it
right.
would it would be great.
Oh my God.
I'm not kidding. It would be great. Okay,
we
wait.
could
What do I
make each
do?
other we could all make babies.
I know that's actually.
Put your hand in the
That's
pot.
actually
Let's,
so real.
let's keep moving
We
forward.
could. Oh my God.
He's the only one that can get into the pot without Laura coming in and
Yeah,
resetting.
I know. Laura's like not trying.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, yes!
Oh God.
The continuity.
Okay.
Okay, today on the tea time, what are we talking about?
Rage.
I got a lot of that.
Oh,
Wait, I'm obsessed with this. You have a lot of rage.
Yeah.
she does.
I'm angry. I'm an angry person.
Really?
It's a long story. Why are you obsessed with it?
What makes you feel rage?
Mine first. Answer me first.
I why am I obsessed with rage?
Yeah.
No, I'm obsessed with that it's a topic, really.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
obsessed with
Yeah,
just
that's
opening it up and seeing 4 letters, rage. I'm like, that's iconic.
Yeah.
I'm rageful about I'm not I don't get angry that
Because
often.
I was gonna say you feel so like easy, happy-go-lucky.
Yeah,
So
I don't
what
get angry.
actually gets
But
you there?
I think what really, first of all, anything with driving gets me really angry. Like I don't have road rage, but I park illegally all the time and I'm always getting tickets and I shouldn't be behind the wheel.
Okay.
Recently, sorry, Jared. Recently, my car was impounded because I had parking tickets.
Oh, Owen.
And then when I went to get the car back, the woman at the desk said, "Can I see your ID?" And then I was like, "Oh shit, my ID, where is that?" And then I was like, "Let me find it." And then I had to go home and find it. And then I realized that it was a year expired. So I can't get my car back.
Okay.
Got
Let's
it.
stop.
So
Let's
your
stop for a
car's
second.
just stuck in the
I
impound.
need everybody to just
kind of
stop for a
car is
second.
it?
I'm talking. Can everybody just stop for a second?
Yeah,
I just want to know. Okay.
Hold on.
it's a BMW.
You
Okay.
are parking. Why? Why do you have such rage for authority when it comes to
Let
transportation?
me tell her why. It's because we're white kids with a sense of entitlement who can park anywhere they want.
I am dead.
The difference between us
I'm
though is
dead.
that I get away with it every time.
I'm dead.
It's true.
I am dead.
That's
I'm
a short
obsessed
footed
with that.
ass.
That no, but I'm serious. Like I park illegally all the time. I don't
She's
put
the
money
same
in the
way.
meter.
What is wrong with
I
you
used
two?
to park on the lawn. Like I would park
She's
up on
she
the curb
canceled
on the
college
lawn.
because she couldn't have a parking spot. She could never find parking.
You
so
left
she quit
NYU
By the
after
way.
2 weeks. I left
Totally.
because I couldn't park.
By the way, totally.
What is wrong with you two?
Okay, here's the deal. I can't drive anyways. I shouldn't be behind the wheel. I'm a horrible driver.
Okay.
He wears type 2s.
I'm a horrible driver. I shouldn't. I every time my friends are in the car with me, they are scared for their life.
Okay,
My friend has asked me to drop her at a bus stop. That has happened. Like I'm a really, really bad driver.
Okay.
So I think for me, I'm kind of like the sooner I can get out of the car, the better. So I'm like, yes, I park illegally, but I'm never parking in front of like
Fire
a
hydrant.
fire hydrant. No.
Where you're parking in like 15-minute loading zone.
Loading zones I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with the loading zones.
Same.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with a red, red that isn't for anything. I'm like, why is this red? It's
Right.
in the middle of the road.
You guys, listen. You and you.
Yeah.
There are rules that you must follow.
Here's the deal. I'm black, gay, and Jewish. It's like I have enough. Like I should park in the red. You know what I mean? It should literally say like for black people, for gay people, for Jewish people. Like come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I by the way, if that happened, if we had a spot for every black or gay or whatever,
God, oh my God.
I could park everywhere.
Yeah. Like pregnancy parking. Like
28
expecting parking. Yeah.
tickets.
I would never park in a pregnancy spot if there was ever one.
No,
you
just
know?
a handicap.
You sure?
Just a handicap.
Okay, here's the deal.
Don't say it online. Don't you dare say it on this podcast.
I would never park in a handicap spot if there's one handicap spot ever.
But if
Right.
there's two.
No, two's still too little. Like
You guys, you hear yourselves, right?
no, it's horrible. But here's the deal: would you rather me hit
Park-
someone or?
Why are you hitting someone when you just parked legally?
Yeah, when you're
Why are you
parking.
hitting
He's like,
Here's the deal: there's never any spots on my. I live in a
I
Oh my
can't even
God.
laugh because it's just true.
Where I live, there's one spot in the back for us, okay? Jared and I live in an apartment. There's one spot in the back. Jared can fit there beautifully. I don't know how. But something about my car's smaller somehow, but something about my car always hits the sides. I don't know why.
Spatial awareness.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
So, like, literally in bed when I'm sharing it with Jared, he's like, hey, I've fallen off the bed. You've now starfished. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm on my side.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, it is spatial awareness.
Yeah.
I don't care about, I'm like, I think everybody should,
Just be able to park wherever they want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on from here because
So that's my rage.
you have parking tickets. My rage
No.
To
you have parking tickets.
I thought it was but I paid the others.
Oh, that's good.
But
Yeah.
also, then
Baby
when I get
steps.
these parking tickets,
What are you talking about right now? You guys.
then when I get these parking tickets, I'm like, holy fuck, this is expensive.
Oh.
So then I'm like, well, that's not gonna happen, and I'm not paying that.
And
So I
then
put
do you get mad though because the punishment doesn't fit the crime?
100%.
Because that's what I get enraged about. Because I'm like, I
the
didn't
government
wanna,
has some bigger fucking fish to fry.
And I'm
than
like,
yeah, they
giving
have
me-
to buy the
I-
oil with the parking
you're
ticket
gonna give me
money
an
that you're gonna give them
$87.
for.
You're gonna give me an $87 ticket on Larchmont because I didn't put 25 cents in my meter for another
You don't
20
even park
minutes.
in a 25-minute. You park in
Totally.
the middle median, saying that you know when the cops are gonna come.
You
Park
right.
right here until I'm finished shopping all of.
Oh, you park in the
Larchmont.
middle?
all the time.
Oh, I love doing that.
Yeah. It's just you just do it.
Where am
Here's
I
the
right
deal. Here's the deal. I do feel like I don't want to give the government money.
Right.
So I'm kind of like, once I get the ticket, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Okay, but you know then your rights get
just-
taken away. Like you have
Like,
a suspended
yeah.
license, right? Mm-hmm. Correct. And when you go to DMV, you probably won't be able to ever get your license.
It's not suspended.
Not
it's
not
just
this.
expired.
Don't you dare.
Expired. He just like doesn't care. He's like
I have my wig on.
he literally. Yeah.
I know it's bad. It's really bad. My mom. If
I
you
can
type
only
in
imagine what
if
your
you
parents
type
are
in
like.
car in my texts, it is every single day. My mom
feel
is
like
like,
your
"What's
mom
going
right
on with
now.
the car?"
I can't. I have
It's
to move on.
horrifying.
I just want to tell you one really quick
crazy.
story.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, I got my first car. My mom and I would have to park back to back, and it would drive me insane if I blocked her. That she would then be like, "Miranda, come move your car. I need to leave." And da da da. So I started to pull up the driveway and then onto the lawn. And I grew up in Hancock Park. I mean, like these are beautiful
Grass
homes.
is expensive.
And when I had parked on, again, I grew up in Hancock Park, but the one time I park on the street, my car gets graffitied. And that's because the kid 2 houses down did something fucking weird. So then someone came in and graffitied Kilpatrick on my car. So I was like, this is fucked. I'm not parking. And I had
Not
a nice new
Patrick.
Audi. I was like, I'm parking it in the driveway. So I just started pulling up onto the lawn.
Yeah.
And this became the thing.
Did it still say Kilpatrick on your car?
No, we had it painted.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
We had it painted.
We had
You
it
guys are
So-
match made in heaven.
So my dad doesn't live at our house, but he would come over and he was just like, this is appalling. He was like so pissed that my mom wasn't more enraged about me He was like, this is just, but he had no say
Yeah.
because like you're visiting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Totally. Come more
Yeah,
often.
exactly. Come more often, like make rules and
Totally.
maybe we'll follow them. So I'm doing this for like
Cards are on the table.
I'm doing this for a couple of months. And then one day I come out to my car and there is a letter on the dash. So I open it and it says, "Do not park on lawn anymore. We don't live in the ghetto." And I was like, oh, okay. And it says all of your neighbors is how it was signed. And I was like, what? And literally I like go inside to take it to my mom. By the time we come out, there's like 4 neighbors that have all congregated. I guess they were watching and waiting to see. And everyone got into like a back and forth. And my mom was being yelled at and I was being yelled at and then I was yelling back and I was like,
Wait,
and
I have a question.
What is
I'm sorry, I don't
wrong
fuck
with
with
you
that.
people?
Your neighbors are insane. I'm sorry. I own this house. This is my. I can do
Exactly.
whatever the fuck I
But
want
they-
with
No,
it.
It's called homeowners
but, like,
association. You
no.
cannot do whatever the fuck
This
you
is
want
true.
in America.
And also-
it is a lie.
And also in
You have to
rules.
move to Europe.
yes, you do.
Yeah.
Then you can do whatever
I
the fuck
actually
you want.
do have to move to Europe.
in
So do
Hancock Park, there's something called the HPOZ, which is the Historic Preservation Society.
She
they're
preserved
like
all over that shit.
they're like they will tell you how like tall your shrubs can and can't be. Like they're very specific.
Tell them about the time when you parked in a farm,
Wait, what?
in the farmland.
Oh, this was really bad. So one time
This woman right here, man.
So Okay, I was in this like farm town
Why?
visiting.
Okay.
And
Where?
there were up in the Pacific Northwest. And there
Humble
were
brag. Absolutely gorgeous.
there
I know
were-
exactly what you're talking
there
about.
were elk. And I was like, oh, these elk are gorgeous. Like, they can't come down, and it's very rare that you get to see them. So I was like, oh, I'm going to drive. I had rented a Mercedes, and I was like, I'm going to just drive to get closer to the elk, because there was, like, just these things that looked like art installations. They looked like huge wheels. And I was like, cool.
They were not.
Drove out through the wheels, and I got closer to the fence, and then the car gets stuck. And I was like, fuck. Long story short, I had driven onto somebody's farm. Those things that I thought were art installations were actually, it was a water system that I drove over and fucked. And this was like a crop that feeds, that like then gets like,
That's what streets and roads are made for.
yeah. So then the farmer comes out. He is fucking,
Pissed.
of course.
Obviously.
Enraged.
And then he also says to me, he points, and he's like, points to the no trespassing sign. And I was like, I did not see that, sir. I'm so sorry. The car is stuck. And he goes, I can't even call Jeff. And Jeff is like the local sheriff.
Jeff?
He was like, he drives a pickup. And he goes, his pickup is going to get stuck out here because we've had so much rain. It's like a marshland, and now your tires are stuck. So they had to get a tractor the next morning to come and pull my rental car out of the farm field.
This is horrible.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, Miranda. I don't think I would do that. Even me.
You would accidentally do it. You would just
Maybe.
accidentally, and then you would be like, "Oh shit!" But I like intentionally did it, and then when the back tires are zoo 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 zoo.
Of course.
So I did that like 55 times, and in doing that, I just like fucked the land. So then he was like,
She
"You
was
owe
not
me
with me at that
thousands of dollars
Yeah.
because now this crop that I have to like give to the people that then like drives to Fresno is
Not Fresno.
screwed."
You guys, I just want to tell you.
He was enraged.
It's your upbringing. It's the schools that you went to. I blame the school system.
I feel so seen.
She's like, yep, it does. I'm so excited.
Yep,
Yay.
Yep, that's me. Yep, that's us.
Yep, that's me.
Hey, that's
Wait,
me.
no. There is something very sad about how we were raised. No. It's very
100%.
sad.
And we know that.
Total. And I'm fully like I
Yeah.
admit it. I don't know if I'll change.
We'll
I
never
don't-
change.
Yeah.
We can't. It's just
Yeah.
who we are.
But I love you people.
And instead we like write good shows, and like we're self-deprecating, and it's content.
By the way, at least I'm self-aware. At least we can be like,
Yeah.
like when I went to Mammoth the other day with Jared and somebody he works for, and it was a lot of snow, and I had to drive their car. I told them I was bad. I had to drive their car out of the driveway. I went on the snow. I went up on the snow where it wasn't a road. Sure, but I wanted to make it easier for them to get into the
That's nice.
car.
Selfless.
And then we did get stuck. And then it took a lot of pushing. But here's the deal. That was a selfless act.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's out of selflessness.
And for me, I just wanted to show the person that I was with the elk.
Elk.
It was selfless, and I was like,
By the way,
you know,
totally.
yeah.
Sorry, we
And
were
also,
raised
like,
right.
better pictures. Like,
Sorry, we are raised to be selfless.
Sorry, we were raised right.
Hilarious.
Exactly.
I am dead.
I don't know you.
Well,
I don't know
speaking of
you at
that,
all.
how do you feel like your upbringing impacted your ability to deal with rage or anger?
That's such a good question. Nobody in my family's angry.
Ever? They have to be. They're human.
No, we bicker a lot. Like if you come on a vacation with us, it's always fighting, but it's love fight. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
out of love. And it's always about like, you don't want to sit there, your back's gonna hurt. And then my dad's like, my back doesn't hurt anymore. I'm taking Advil. Do you know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
like very nice. It's like if you actually wrote it down on paper, you'd be like, this is a loving family. Do you know what I mean? But then we're saying it like, fuck you. Like we're saying it like that.
Yes.
But, so I never really dealt with rage in my family, which is very actually healthy, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm used to fighting. I'm used to like whenever I'm in a car with Jared, I pick fights. You know what I mean? I'm like, why'd you say it like that? And Jared's like, I actually didn't say anything. I'm like, why are you breathing like that then?
Ooh.
I can
You
tell
just
you're
need
angry.
it.
Yeah.
I'm used to that in my family because we are so close. My mom, when Jared goes away to style people, he's a stylist. When he goes away to style people, my mother comes from the west side and sleeps with me. at my house because I get scared. Like, we are very close, but she's bitching the whole time she's driving. You know what I mean? She's calling me being like, this is the longest drive I've ever had to do. I'm like, you do it twice a week. I'm like, but it's the same. Like, we're used to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm lucky. How about you? Was rage
Rage was
normal
huge
for
in
you?
my family
Yeah.
every single day. Holes in walls, hitting, cussing, calling people out of their name. Rage was the reason I became so, like, recluse in a way. Rage
And avoidant.
and avoidant. Reckless
super
and avoidant, you know, same
Are
thing.
you still avoidant?
Avoidant in when it comes to conflict.
Oh yeah, I
That's
do.
what I mean.
I don't like conflict. I start my heart starts racing, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. You can have whatever you want because I don't have the energy to fight for what I want, and so I'll let you have what you want, and then I'll go find what I want somewhere else, and then I'll like ghost you and won't talk to you again.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now I'm interviewing you.
Please.
How was that when you were the star of a show and you had to command this space? People were looking to you for answers, and I feel like there must have been a lot of conflict.
One, I'm writing a book. So I'm going to answer your question without giving away too much in my book.
Please.
When you are the leader of a show, there is conflict. However, what kind of leader are you, and who can you trust in order to deal with the conflict that might raise my blood pressure in that way?
Totally.
On That's So Raven, I was really young. So if there was a conflict, I'm like, you guys, I love you so much. I can't do it. Well, Raven, we really need you to. You want me to? Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. You don't have to. Very kind of manipulative in a way. And then when I got to Raven's home, there would be conflict. I know how to deal with conflict in a work scenario by using facts and by using your words that you've said to me in the past or putting it out there. And for instance, if you're like, we want these cards to be white, and I'm like, okay, but technically when it's white, the camera strobes. Well, we want them to be white. I said, well, if you want them to be white, you can have them white. Just know it's going to strobe. Bye. Get what you want, and then
Totally.
you make your own problems later.
Totally.
You're
can't do
also
conflict.
very different in a work setting than a personal setting. You know what I mean? In terms of like what you're dealing with. Because when it comes to work, I feel like you are like, it's not emotional, it's not personal, it's business. And so Raven's brain can click into something different and it will get your blood pressure
Depends
up.
on what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you get up in arms about things at work, but you have a different way of compartmentalizing it than you do, let's say, me coming to Raven and being like, I want to talk about this or this or this. And you're just like, oh, it's too many feelings. And then,
Totally.
you know?
Like I had a problem at one of my jobs, state of Georgia, and they said something to me that I think my brain clicked a little bit. So, you know, I'm here, I'm talking to you. When my brain clicks, I tend to talk this low. I tend to go like right here, and let's have this conversation, because otherwise I'm gonna call you every fucking bitch hoe
Totally.
in the world.
Totally.
And I really have to calm down right now. And so when that happened, you know that person?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, when that happened, I was like, okay, when you kind of touch me personally with some shit, or you insult my intelligence, or you make me feel like I haven't been working in the industry for 40 years and I'm 40 years old, then we have a personal problem. And I start talking like this, and I call my lawyers,
And that's
I call my
scary.
agents and my managers, and I don't have time to talk to you right now.
Yeah.
It's really, you know, but that makes you listen. My mom taught me that. She goes, if you really look at rich people, they're not screaming at the top of their lungs. People in power are not screaming at the top of their lungs until they're angry. They're talking low so that brings you in. You have to listen a little bit
That's
closer.
scary.
It
is
a
scary.
No,
psychological.
I mean that's
Yeah.
It's also, that's how you get what you want.
how you function.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
In my upbringing, I grew up, Mom, I know you're watching this.
We
I
love you, Mom.
And we all
We all love
evolve
you.
and grow.
Totally.
But my mom was a big feeler, actress, and when she would become angry, it was intense. And my mom would have like actual rage, just like meltdowns.
Hysteria?
Like my mom would get like hysterical, and it would scare me so much as a little girl. And I realized that like part of what I started learning from a young age was like, if somebody is really angry like that, you just try and diffuse and calm. So I would become I'm so sorry, let me fix it. And I didn't realize until I got older that actually was something that made me super angry. And so I had this anger to deal with after the fact, because I was like, all of that was so intense and so huge and was triggered by things I couldn't make sense of, that now I'm harboring all of this anger and rage about having to go through that and experiencing that. And then I feel set off by certain things. So that experience made me fearful of what could potentially set somebody off, and then what I would have to do to bring us back to normal. And I would try so hard just to like get back to like a happy, healthy space. But being
that we've all had our versions of rage. You've explained that your family doesn't really have anger. They have bickering. We had anger and rage. In your adult life, how do you deal with conflicts, being that you never really got to practice as a kid?
I'm horrible at conflict. Horrible. I rarely will confront someone, and when I do, I shake and I cry, and I'm like, it's embarrassing. Like, my friend the other day texted me something that made me upset, and I literally was sitting there, and I was like, I'm just gonna say that hurt my feelings. And I was sitting with Jared, and I was shaking. My thumb was shaking. I was like, and then I start crying, and then I'm like, I can't send it. And like, I am so bad with conflict, which is horrible, which is not a good. Jared is like, can look at somebody in the eyes and be like, that kind of upset me, but let's move on. I just want to let you know. He has boundaries. I don't have boundaries with my friends, which is so beautiful on the one hand. They know my house is open door policy, come whenever. I sleep 2 hours a night. So I'm like, literally call me whenever. Like, it's a beautiful thing that I've built with my friends and my family, but it's also like, oh, I'm really bad at putting up boundaries and saying no. So that's something I'm working on in therapy.
That's good.
Is ultimately how to say no without, first of all, going into hysteria myself,
disrupting your own sense.
Exactly.
Nervous system.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm always disrupting my nervous system. My therapist says, like, it seems like you went into a sauna and then a cold plunge and then a sauna and then hot yoga and say no to going to like plans. Like, and I do this thing that I'm now starting to work through, where I say yes to everything. So plans, whatever. And then day of,
cancel.
But I'm too afraid to cancel. So I'll like leave it till the last possible second and then make up the most wild excuse. Like,
you're like me.
The most wild excuse. Like, my foot is stuck in quicksand. It just got out. I'm going to the hospital. I'm fine. Like, literally a series of texts like that. And it's like, what? Like, it's really insane.
That's so interesting. I have a little bit of that too, and I've had to work on it. And I would I'd confirm to something, then avoid the conversation. I confirm knowing I'm not going.
Totally.
Then
same.
I avoid. And this is what happened to me with my friend's wedding, and she's never spoken to me since because we just didn't go.
Wait,
and
this
literally happened to you?
Yeah.
But I in my head, I was like, on the day of, I knew I wasn't going, and I was like, I can't send a text now because I'm like, she's busy, she's getting married, like I'll just send flowers and so sorry on Monday or whatever. But I knew I wasn't going, and she never spoke to me again. But for me in my brain, what's going on is I feel like I'm not going to be missed, so I'm like, no one's going to notice that I'm not there, number one. And number two, I'm like, I just am going to avoid it and figure it out. Like, I don't really know what to say, so I'm just that's the one place in my life I'm really avoidant. And I also do that with the weird excuses. Like, I've done so many times where I'm like, I'm sick, I have flat tires, my dog's gotten out, my power went out,
Power went out's hilarious.
my power went out, I've been locked out of my house.
So come, because you're already out of the house.
Exactly,
No, but I don't.
They're like, wait, that's perfect. I'm right near. I'll pick you up. You're like, no, wait, I'm in the back house. Locked in the back house, but locked out of my house.
I was locked out, which is why I didn't have my phone to text you or call you. So now I'm informing you a few hours later.
That is so funny.
fucked.
No, I feel that not being missed. I just think no one will care.
Yeah.
And then
like, no one will care.
Right.
And then people fucking care, and you're like, oh shit. Or they're
So
just
weird.
like, it costs a lot of money to have a table setting at a wedding, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I didn't go to wedding. Like, I don't go to weddings.
Totally. And it's so bad. I'm really working on just saying no up front. And then actually, like, I think I also have FOMO. I think I'm, like, so afraid of missing something amazing that I'll just be
Yeah.
like, I have to be there.
I don't
And
have
then
that problem.
You used to.
Maybe a
You
little
used
bit.
to
In
say.
workspace.
I think that's
maybe.
that's also like, and I feel like I will eventually grow out of that. I feel like at 28, I'm like in this weird space where I'm like, oh, in my head, I'm like almost an adult, but I'm also like still fighting for my childhood.
Yeah.
So I'm also like, we have to go to that bar. And even though I'm like asleep in bed and so
That's so
exhausted and just
funny.
need to like rest my feet because I'm getting old.
How is your partner, Jared? Is he like he'll say no to anything and not work?
He says no to except now I'm doing this thing where I hand Jared my phone to say no for me. And
Good.
Jared literally will be like, can you sit with me so we can do this together? Because I don't know what excuse you want to make. And I'm like, no, Jared, you can say
just
no.
do
You
it.
just do it. It's very sweet.
I am like Jared. And my friends
amazing.
know me. They'll be like, one of them sent me. They were like, listen, we know you're gonna say no, but your friend is closing his show. He'll never perform again. Just come for 30 minutes. I'm like,
Totally.
because you told me all that, I'm gonna go. And
Yeah.
I
And
went,
she did.
and I went. Otherwise, they know not to. They just don't ask me. And then I'll come in and be like, hey, guys, I'm alive. They're like, okay, Raven, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. Because I've explained to them multiple times that I really like being by myself or with my partner. When I go out, I have a resting bitch face the whole time, or I'm the one that cusses people out because they're acting stupid. And I'm like, I don't deal with stupid people. I gotta go. Like, I'm that friend, and I have no problem saying no.
So are you a homebody?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also love being with my peeps. Like,
Totally.
do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of my friends are musicians, so I love going to the studio. But your studio's far. I don't want to put my bra on. I really am enjoying this show that I'm watching, and I have a dog, and my wife does not want me to go anywhere right now. I'm gonna stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You guys, let's play a mini game.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's play a game.
Okay, I'm going to say a few things and we're going to rate them from chill to I'm crashing out.
Love
Okay,
it.
great.
A candle burning unevenly.
A candle what?
I'm crashing out.
A candle is burning,
Burning
unevenly.
unevenly?
Are you chill about it or are you crashing out?
I'm crashing out.
Yeah, I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
You're crashing out?
Yeah,
having a little bit
I'm
I
OCD in
feel
that
like
way.
all candles burn unevenly.
No.
No,
Like
it's also like
diptychs and
I hear it's like really bad for the candle also.
It is. It
Really?
is
Of
really
Of course,
bad.
selfless. I'm like, I feel bad for you. I have to fix you.
so I guess I'm in between crashing out and chill because I kind of thought it was a thing. Anyway, people who don't use turn signals.
I'm fine. Chill. I don't care.
I'm crashing out. It pisses me off. I'm like, use your fucking blinker.
Beyond pissed.
I wish I could. I can't even see because of my glasses. So I'm like, doesn't matter. I'm chill.
Damn.
You find an empty box in the pantry. I'm chill.
I'm crashing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm crashing too.
I'm crashing.
Especially if I went to go eat something
And it's gone.
and the snack is gone. I'm like,
Yes.
that's so mean.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm chill about it. I'm kind of just like, what? People chewing loudly with their mouth open.
No, absolutely not. I'm crashing out.
I'm crashing out.
I'm chill about it.
Really?
I'm laughing at it. I'm like this. Ew, you're so gross. Like, I'm just like, I'm judging you as a human, and it's fun.
Okay, I was seated next to someone on a plane who was chewing so loudly in my ear,
Ooh.
open mouth.
I would have a conversation with that person.
We just flew home like last week, and the man that was sitting directly behind Raven, so I could see him through
Yeah.
the seat.
Ready? I'll do it.
Okay, this is him the entire fucking flight.
Wait,
You forgot
he needs to go to the hospital.
You forgot the
It just once every now and
snort
then.
in. And here's this is what happened to me. So this is me. I'm like looking through giving him, but he's asleep.
Wait, I'm dead at you giving him death stares, but it's like that's gonna help. You're like, don't you see this? Giving you eyes.
He's
Not
asleep.
saying anything. By the way, the plane is so loud to be able to snore and hear it.
So bad.
Oh my god.
He needed
This
help.
is what I did. I decided in my head that when we stood up, I was going to look at him and be like, "Hi, I'm a sleep specialist, and I want to let you know that you have sleep apnea. And I also want to let you know that you should get that checked out immediately, and you should invest in mouth tape, and you should definitely understand which one of your nostrils is completely fucking collapsed. And I'm just letting you know as a sleep specialist that this could be potentially terminal. Like I had this is what I did
dead.
for 4 hours on the flight. I was just like getting ready to say,
of course,
and I didn't get my moment.
Wait, you never did it?
She never did.
No,
it.
because by the time we landed and I got up, I didn't even look back. I one more time, and then I was like, whatever.
She should have did it though, right?
You 100. I'm almost like, let's find him. And let's send him
was
like
horrific. And this was
That's
the weirdest
horrifying.
thing. He also was like this the whole time, just mouth wide open, and then he'd go, and he'd do this, and he'd open his eyes, but he wasn't awake. That's the thing. I could tell he wasn't awake because I'd look at him and he'd go,
Oh my
and I was
God.
like,
wait,
No,
that's like
dangerous though.
Wait,
you could die.
I'm telling you, he was dying.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling
No,
you.
it's
This is why I was like, sleep specialist. You're dying. Yes.
You should have just said, I'm a doc. You don't even need sleep. You should have just said, I'm a doctor. I work in the ER. You're dying. Sir, what's happening is you're dying.
I should have just told him, I've watched The Pit, ER,
no,
Grey's Anatomy.
Totally.
You're dying.
Totally.
You're dead.
I've watched every episode of Grey's Anatomy. You've passed. I am dead.
God, that's so funny.
You passed, and I'm your guardian angel.
Back to the mini game.
Oh my God, okay. Being constantly interrupted, I'm crashing out. I hate that.
I don't care.
chill with
I'm
that.
chill with it.
Oh my God, it drives me insane because
Really?
yes. Oh my gosh.
You
Slow.
would hate being with my mom.
It depends a little
Wait,
bit.
say a sentence. This is my mom.
Hi, Owen. It's so
So
lovely to see you.
wait. Sorry, you go.
Okay.
So,
So
no, wait. So I have something
Okay,
funny. Sorry.
right.
Oh no, sorry. You were talking. That's my mom.
I'm crashing out.
I'm literally like, what? We never talk. And then finally she's like, you never tell me anything. I'm like, well, I can't, love. You've interrupted every 5 seconds.
That's insane.
So you literally have to say keywords. You have to be like, bathroom. And she's
Got
like,
it.
okay, go. Why are you yelling at me? I'm like, because if I said, I'm going to.
She's interrupt you. That's actually really smart, babes. Do the keyword thing.
Keyword. You need
But see,
keywords.
I love my wife, and I'm going to tell you why it's hard for her, because while she's talking, sometimes she's also trying to figure out what she's saying at the same time.
True.
So the
I
keyword.
buffer.
I completely buffer.
I buffer a bit.
I am literally the Apple, you know the computer, like
Yes.
the wheel of
Yes,
death?
yes.
I'm that. I'm literally that. My boyfriend always says to me, wheel. Because
Yeah.
it's like wheel of death.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should do that to you too, babes.
Wheel. That's nice. I think, though, we also should normalize letting people speak more slowly and letting people take their time.
No. Moving on.
Okay.
That, can I be honest, that I would crash out. If somebody like was
Okay, we
really
don't need to talk
talking.
like this. We don't need to talk like this. But
Some people fucking do.
sometimes, I'm not saying let's be this way, but I'm saying let me be here and let me say this. And if I have to go for 2 seconds, let me have it.
That's beautiful.
That's all I'm
crashing
saying.
You know what? I'll agree.
I'm
And
you're crashing out.
You know what is also difficult for me, though, is in a lot of our business meetings, we are talking to men. And we're talking to people who are very aggressive. And we're also talking to people who minimize me because they don't know who I am. So they're kind of like, oh, Raven's wife, like, why is she here?
But it's
And
also
I'm-
because her voice is high.
But then I'm coming in to say something and I actually have like a good note, or I have some solid feedback, or I read something that you want to hear about, and they just don't let me get it out. So then I have to be up here, like, let me tell you what happened on page. And that's exhausting. So it's
It's
just,
also bad for your voice.
I know, I don't want notes.
Trust me, I would know.
I don't want notes. Slow or malfunctioning technology.
Crashing out.
Crashing out.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean,
Gone.
actually, it depends.
She doesn't even know how to use technology. Crashing out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
tell
mean,
me.
I know how to use technology. I just don't choose to
Yeah.
use technology.
But you're good at tech?
Yeah,
She
I'm the tech
loves
house.
an iPad. I don't love an iPad.
I love an iPad.
I love an iPad.
Oh my God, I'm in bed with the freaking iPad.
I love the iPad.
I don't love an iPad.
Are you
and
drawing on the iPad? What are
Yes,
you
I'm
saying?
drawing. I'm also doing scriptation, director. It's like really great.
She likes all of
love.
that, and she's like, here's like a
I got her a Remarkable. Have you had a Remarkable
what is
yet?
that?
We're not sponsored. A Remarkable is a
but we
a
could be.
paper. It's a techno. It's a
It's like a iPad.
hold on. Let me say it. No, it's
like
not.
a Kindle.
It's not. A Remarkable is a piece of technology that is paper without it being paper. So you turn it on, there's only black and white and gray, and you connect it to
love
your
this.
phone and you write on it, and it's like a piece of paper. You never have to throw anything away. Her teacher has nothing to eat. It's so awesome.
She's so mad.
I love the
starts eating the
Remarkable. She
Remarkables?
started.
Oh my
and
God.
the Remarkable connects to the internet, but only for email. You can't get online.
I love this.
It's for studying. It's brilliant.
remarkable.
And it's good for contracts.
literally remarkable.
It's really remarkable. It's good for contracts. It's good for everything. I'm not sponsored, but I'm in love with it if you
Okay,
want to.
getting blamed for something you didn't do.
Fucking hate it! Did my whole life and I'm pissed about it!
So we're crashing out.
I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
Well, because I do so much that it's like, blame me for the things I did.
Yeah.
Yes!
You know what I mean? It's like, I did not do that. For the first time, I didn't do it. I
That's
swear.
how I feel about hate on the internet. I'm like, hate me all you want. I'm used to not being liked, but hate me for the things I really did.
Wait,
Don't hate me
I'm-
just for
Do
existing.
people hate you on the internet?
Oh, yeah,
my
for
God,
sure.
yeah.
Let's toast. Let's toast to rage
Let's
bait.
toast to rage hate.
Toast.
Rage hate.
Cheers.
Rage hate. Today, we are toasting to Edward Molyneux.
Oh, Edward Molyneux.
Molinex.
Molyneux.
Molyneux.
Molyneux. It's Molyneux.
Molyneux. You guys took
Molyneux.
French. You
French.
know.
Molyneux.
A 34-year-old personal trainer who ran 465 half marathons in just 12 months.
465 half marathons.
Yeah. His weekly schedule is nothing short of intense.
Well,
He
yeah.
structures his runs into 13 half marathons every week, often completing multiple in a single day, sometimes as many as 6.
I need to get down to what a half
He
marathon is. Keep
holds the world record for the most half marathons run in a year. Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
How old is this man?
He's 34.
34.
He's not well. He's unwell. He has an exercise addiction. He has OCD. His feet are a mess. He's unwell.
But here's my question. Why is
The
he only
end.
doing half marathons when he does so many? How come we just
He
wasn't calling him a
do
whole
full.
one?
Just do a full one.
He's done like he's done fulls.
Wait,
he's done many
I
fulls.
am so. If I met him, I'd be attracted to him. First of all, I
Okay,
can tell already
okay.
by the name.
Okay.
I'm loving a French man.
Yes.
And I also don't want to be anywhere near him because
No.
what he does every day is really weird to me.
Yes.
I cannot believe someone could do that.
That's violence.
Period.
That's
That's
but
self-inflicted.
that's
He
also,
chose violence.
It's
He chose
self-inflicted
violence.
violence.
Yeah.
what? First of all, I can't even. When someone gets on the treadmill, I'm like, hey, that's abuse. I'm like, that's abuse.
How long is a
That's
half
violence.
marathon? I'm about to.
13 miles, right?
Something miles.
Because it's a full one's 26.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
so he's run 465 halves, which means he's definitely run some holes.
But he only
I can't
claims
do
the halves.
Campbell Hall didn't teach me math. I don't know if you learned math at Crossroads, but I don't know how many that actually is. But there is a word problem in here that I can't solve.
Let Laura get there. Tell us.
He'll run a half marathon, take a 5-minute break, and then run another one.
He's unwell.
So he runs a half
He's
marathon, takes a 5-minute break, and then runs another
Where
half
does
marathon.
he live? Because
Unknown.
I need to meet him. I
Middle
actually,
America.
Totally. He might.
He's
Or New
not
York.
well.
New York, the whole thing is 13 miles. It's like,
That's true. He
he's
just runs
running-
around New York.
yeah.
You know how you when you talk about a dancer's foot, like a point show, like you
Ooh, his
know that
feet?
his feet, he is running with blood in his socks, pooling. He is.
or a lot of calluses. Or the
All of it.
opposite, and now it's all callus.
It's just
Ew.
one callus.
You
He's
guys,
unwell.
I don't.
Are
do
you
feet.
feet people?
In what way?
Oh my god.
Are you?
She hates feet,
I do too.
but I'm like massage my feet all day.
Oh my God! Massage my freaking feet.
Yeah.
Wait, get down in there. I love that shit.
We went to foot last night.
What's that?
It's
You
a,
have to go.
it
Wait,
was
what is
really
that?
good.
Wait,
we
no,
should-
no.
we should
Tio.
keep that.
What? No. Bleep the name. But what is that?
It is a foot massage, like a Chinese foot massage place, which is
See, but
my
they only
favorite.
have those in New York. I
No,
thought.
they have.
No, boo.
Oh my God, we're gonna
gonna
go on a
take
double
you.
date. We're gonna double date
please.
to a foot spa.
Please.
They're my
I actually
favorite
have really nice feet.
They're
I
my
pride myself on my feet.
favorite
You paint them?
recreational
No,
activity.
I get manicures, but I just do normal.
That's fair.
Like they look like that.
They look
That's
like this.
beautiful. Owen,
Owen,
you're
we
wonderful.
love
Can I
you.
just tell you something? This has been a joy. This has literally been a joy.
been
I'm
such a
sorry that I
joy.
came off insufferable
What are you
and spoiled and cunty.
Only thing you
me
came off on is that
too.
you do not like authority when it comes to the traffic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
sorry
you have
for
been
being cool.
absolutely amazing.
I love this.
You're
This has been so
awesome.
much fun.
You're
Before
wonderful.
you leave, just
Yeah.
tell everybody your Insta, your Tik, and all that.
Where
kind
we
of
can
shit.
find
My
to see you.
TikTok. You can find me at Owen Thiele. And that's it. And you can watch Adults on Hulu
Yes.
and Overcompensating on Amazon Prime. And I also have a podcast called In Your Dreams.
Oh, I
In your
love
dreams.
that.
Yeah.
I love your pod.
We love you.
Cute.
You're a
Thank you
cutie
guys so
patootie.
much
Thanks
for having
being
me.
here.
I love it.
having us.
I loved
You're
this.
you're a new friend.
Wait, this has been like I actually feel like we can actually like
Yes,
do
we
something
can.
real
No,
now.
for sure.
We're gonna go do something real now. You guys are gonna subscribe and like and put some comments in the comment section. Don't forget to tell your friends about this channel. We have really cool people on, and we talk about some really stupid shit.
And we definitely have over 100K, and I'm sure something in this episode that I said is good for rage bait. So comment that down below.
Thanks so much for watching Tea Time. See you guys next time. Bye.
I love you guys.
We
that
love
was
you.
amazing. That was so easy and fun.
Good.